Alrighty. Ready. Hello and welcome back to the Outer Worlds, where we may or may not be able to implement my brilliant plan. Uh, First things first, I suppose. Fix the radiators in the groundbreaker. They're, little bit damaged. Just experimenting with my buttons real quick. Don't mind me.
The controls are in the back of the machinery stack area. You clear of the radiators.
Alrighty, ready. I'll kill the little buggers. Actually, let me, oh no, that's my audio. Okay. There we go. That ought to fix my audio a little bit. Ooh, it's a little too loud because I can hear my own voice. Kind of went up on that one. That should be good. Oh yeah, that's good. This is really good. But what's my interact button again? E is my interact button. Just playing a game where I think F was my interact button. It was really weird. Yeah, F was interact because E and Q were lean. Yeah, it was a weird game. And once again, Pavardi's getting her butt kicked. That's fun, Pavardi. Don't worry about it. It's still a little louder than I'd like. Something about that.
Song tells me the security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill.
That's fine. I'll take care of it.
Big bat, hand. Shoot back.
So R isn't... R is reload, okay. That's interesting. Those are both mapped to that.
Unexpected. Performing. Watch out!
I keep on hitting that on accident. I'm gonna burn through a lot of good stuff is what I'm gonna do on accident.
Incoming! For adjacent automet.
Alright. Ooh, plasma weakness. Reject. But is it really, Pavardi? Is it really the last of them? Oh, try that button again. No, at least every time I do it heals me.
That's the terminal. I have the parts in position on my side. Go ahead and cycle the droplet pumps. And if you don't know what that means, just look for a command that says cycle.
That's fine. Logs coupled together. The staff is getting restless. Workaround and half-cocked solutions are all we've got to mend the Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. But I'll take that bet, JT. Old power, or old plans, new problems. Fluid circulation pump terminal. Found some of Chief Gouling's old schematics. Groundbreaker must take a beating during the crossing because she spent half her career patching it up. A lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my documents. Something like that must have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells isolating an infection. I hate to put sentiment down into print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. JT. Turn to route, cycle drop the bombs. Reminder, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocols. Successful.
Done. The temperatures are dropping. Stop by once you found your way
I
out
wonder if
there.
that would have killed the
Groundbreaker owes
bandits.
you thanks.
But I think I had to go and kill the bandits to get this working anyway. It just makes it interesting, I wonder. Probably not. It's probably not that. I mean, it's a smart game, but I don't think it's that smart. Ooh, I forgot fall damage. Fall damage sucks. It's been a while. May not seem like it, but it's been a while. And is there a put my stuff away button? Maybe. Hold on. No, that's for control. I have mouse and keyboard. Oh, holster. I gotta hold the R button. Okay, that makes sense. Alright. I don't remember. Okay, these guys are just regular engineering staff.
This is
Ooh,
Halcyon
workbench.
News.
But I can't increase it by a whole lot. And none of my gear's actually taking some penalties due to that. Ooh, that's a... Oh no, that was a flamethrower. I decided I didn't want that. There we go. Broke down the... There we go. Now that will be significantly better. So I will repair that.
Such a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage through Monarch is restricted for local.
Again, if I wasn't a thief, I'd steal everything on this base. But I'm no thief. What's up, Junli?
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
That's good. But we'll be on our way. And a sweet level up too. That's nice. That's real nice. What skills do I want? I definitely want hack. Because long guns is at 50. Medical engineering is not quite at 50. Oh, I do want that though. But I also want to be able to hack really, really well. I only have 10 points. Well, I'll bring that up to 50, just that way it's there. And then I'll... try and bring that up a little bit more. These are the ones I'm going to focus on unless it proves me otherwise, because I really, like, and once this hits 50, I'm not going to worry about sneak. And I'm not going to worry about lockpick. I'm going to worry on hacking. And then, of course, this whole tree is really good for me. So, no, I don't want to continue on reply. And then I want to take... I know that I was over encumbered that other day. But... Oh, but I'm not going to be alone for a while, because once I get Sam, I'm going to travel with Sam. So, I'll probably do... So I just did flat upgrades is what I did. Okay. Well, I'll say that I have a faster recharge rate for my dilation meter. And I still got a passage to that key. But I'm going to go and collect the bounty. And then I'm going to... I guess I'll talk to Sublight, but that's
Hey, you the one who fixed those radiators?
Yes.
Nice work. You really saved our buns. Whenever you're free, let's have a chat.
Well, technically I'm free right now.
You aiming to send a message? If so, we best do it now while we still got time.
Why would we run out of time? You heading somewhere?
Me? No. But our relaying capabilities? That's on the final countdown. We're going offline in 3, 2, 1.5... No. Wait, I've lost track of my weeks. Maybe it was 36 or... sometime dire soon.
Why are you about to lose comp capability?
Our primary relay station's soon to be occluded by a gas giant. Happens every 40 years or thereabouts. The event's forecasted to last for months, during which we'll lose signal to the station.
That'll put the whole system in a right dire situation.
We've got backup auxiliary relays, but the one currently in orbital range went offline some months ago. We can't spare people for routine maintenance.
I'll get it back online.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I finally got the chief to approve the budget for a diagnostic expedition. But allocating the personnel loss for sending a technical team to the relay station keeps getting denied by Junlei. The chief.
I'll check it in.
I should say no, but why not? Maybe you can figure out why it's offline. I'll send you with an equipment manual. Hopefully we'll get lucky, or I'll get my approval in time.
Hope you don't mind if I borrow that manual when you're done with it, Captain. I could do with some leisure reading.
No problem.
Oh, and I'll need you to retrieve a copy of the relay's backup data. I gotta forward any messages from Earth stored in the memory. Better late than never, eh?
You just left the messages from Earth sitting in memory on an orbital relay?
It's not like they're in high demand. Most tend to be adverts on new products, meaning only folks in Byzantium can afford them. I'm sure the station's got a stack of junk messages just waiting for me to sort through.
Alright, well, I guess I'm off to fix it. I still gotta collect my bounty first, so pardon me if I'm not. That's gonna mess with me. I just got done doing my high chaos, mostly flesh and steel run on Dishonored. That's gonna mess with me the whole time. Having that button be in a different spot because I had to spam the shoot button and the pickup button. Well, not the shoot button. I had to spam the pickup button to get me new bullets and turn around and shoot. Because I am good, but I am not the best by any means. It's just I played it enough to know what the map looks like. But the last couple of maps, I don't have memorized as nearly as well as the first half.
Rizzo's lemon slap. Slap your
Because I got the that Ghost Run, which is really freaking awesome. But that wasn't in this. The low chaos Ghost Run, so I thought I was ready for most of the flesh and steel. I was. Got knocked out. What? 6 hours? That sounds about right. But it was restricted access. Okay, my bad. I'm not supposed to be back here. We've already. Sorry, I got to rambling about stuff. Anyway. What's up?
How goes the hunt? I've been ruminating on it, and I decided, if you ain't killed McRed yet, I want you to hurt him a little before you do.
Well, I already killed him.
Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scoundrel deserves a light beating at least before he kicks off.
Well. I did kind of like shoot him a lot, so good news. I killed Captain McRed, whatever. And I roughed him up before I did him in, because, you know, a lot of bullets, late machine gun, hitting flesh wounds, spots, not vitals. So remember that being quite the firefight.
I believe I'm growing fond of you, bounty hunter. If you got the Mardets backs, the Mardets have got yours. Here's the bounty payout. Nice work down there. With any luck, we can hire more sharp-eyed bounty hunters like you in the future.
Well, do you have any other bounties available?
With that bastard McRed dead, there ain't much else in the offing. Not that I'm complaining, mind you.
What about the bounty poster on Phineas Wells?
The outlaw scientist fella, right. The board's had it out for him for ages. If you have an inkling of the wheres or what-fors of his location, Udon Bedford would surely like to hear it.
Oh, I'm sure he would.
Glad to hear it. Anything else?
And of course, the thing is, I beat the Outer Worlds once before with a very villainous sort of character. And while I was playing that character, I got an idea, which I got last episode. I just don't know how far I got along on executing it. I suppose I can find out when I talk to Bedford again. But, I have ideas. I'm not going to spoil anything for those who haven't beaten the game yet, which is honestly surprising, considering it's relatively short, and it has been a while since I last played.
This is Halcyon News.
But if you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it. At the very least, I'm not going to spoil what this series is going to kind of go. But I have plans, devious plans that will bring about the board's destruction in a very clever, roundabout way that might end up with me not experiencing the whole game again, but, you know, hey, that's the plan that I'm planning. So it looks like I need to go back to the unreliable and then go to the relay. Unless I want to talk to Salvage. I guess I'll have to go and talk to her. After all, I am kind of a merc right now. I'll go and talk to her and see what's what. And then I need to see...
I can't believe it's not closed.
Before I do that, I want to go and talk to them now. Where is she at? Not the Lost Hope. There it is, Bell Shells. That's what I want to talk to, Bell Shells. Let's see if we got any fancy new weaponry that I'm gonna like.
Didn't the board rep's office used to be in the docking bays?
Yeah, about 10 years back. That was before
What's that?
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? Ah, that's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modification.
Alright. What do you got? And I realize now that I did not check that, but I can just hit the C button. Junk journal. Well, first I need to sell junk, so hold Z, sell junk. Mods. Any mods that I have here? Armor mod. That might be useful. Nah, because most of my magazine mods are going to be weapon damage types. I'll keep that one because I don't know. I'll definitely keep that one. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. Yeah, I'll keep those, but nah. I really should have seen how much damage my stuff does. 114. 353 and 215.
It get cooler in here?
Yes, we did. Alright, so my assault rifle's the same. My machine gun's probably upgraded. Yeah, my machine gun's upgraded, and that's definitely upgraded. Okay. And I would go for the tac shotgun. But it uses, actually it does use light. But I'm gonna regret it because I've already learned that real heavy weapons and shotguns are not gonna be my style, particularly in this game. Extended sight, that's all. Mag to Ray. Well, I'm already not using that, so I'll buy that because I'm already not using that on my I also need to buy ammo. Really want to steal some of your stuff, but I'm a good person. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna use the N-ray on my assault rifle, or not on the assault rifle, on my light machine gun. Since it's designed to deal with unarmored opponents.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Man, salvagers, they'll do that. Let me just make sure that all my stuff's right. Cool. I do need to save up my heavy ammo. Alright, Tobias.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable?
I have several questions. Sorry about that. Most notably, why that weird intro, but yes, the name's Captain Ethan Drake.
Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
More questions. Why is she expecting me?
So you're the new captain in town.
I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Not particularly, but name's Ethan Drake, Captain of the
Charmed.
Unreliable.
It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
Don't let Ada hear you calling the ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings. But there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? I like that initiative, but ease back if there's anything.
I take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation with a name called Aggressive Acquisitions.
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
And what kinds of other sectors?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
I'm gonna say what I was literally just thinking. Bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
Very honest about the criminal side of this.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
Alright, well, I'm leaving.
Be seeing you. Make sure you aren't followed on your way out.
Even if I am followed on my way out, they're not a threat to me. Ooh. Sublight, legitimate business, contractors. If the authorities are unable to team is pre-approved, you to recite this passage from our colonial trading rights pursuant to regulations following internally preserved bourse. Such a business entity would therefore be entitled to gather, maintain, and ultimately dispose of decommissioned agricultural hardware and accessories for profit or convenience. The short version: if we handle potted meat, we can legally salvage tractors and tractor parts. That's why I keep a can of borscht in Sublight owned safe deposit box off-world. That's why the goods you bring near our catalog is farm equipment. Everything we do is perfectly legal. Now go bring home some bacon. Well, if I have need of pirates, then I'll be back. Otherwise, not really my shindig. I'll kill bad guys, not good guys, not innocents. If your job's gonna point me towards fighting some bad guys, all fine and dandy. But if it points me towards the good guys, we're gonna have some problems. But then I just might have to show up and shoot the place. You really don't want me to do that. So, that being said, alright. I guess I'm going back to my ship. I need to save up a bunch of money too, so And I mean a lot of money. So I'm not going to buy anything else until I get what I need. But I am going to travel back to the promenade. To the Unreliable. Because Pavardi wants me to talk to her. And I'm sure Max, not Max, is Max? Yeah, Max wants me to as well. But I'm not interested in talking to Max. To be quite honest, I'm regretting taking him on.
Intruders will be... Oh, it's you.
He's really
Thinking
annoying.
of tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
That's a weird way of phrasing it, but sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages? I got him here on my datapad, and well... She sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you'd say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
I'm gonna go with that sort of thing's pretty nice, but it's not everything.
To me, the best thing was always just sharing space with somebody. Feeling safe and warm. When folks start implying you're a little different from an automechanical, you start to wonder. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch. I actually had another message from Junlei, I just couldn't. Let's see here. Talking about old... They were close, Captain. I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
If you want, next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
Now, that being said, we're going somewhere else. Oh, fine. I guess we'll go to the bar. Oh, wait. No, I meant to take... Okay, she is with me. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's go to the
From the
bar.
last down on 22 that you did
Only one, a legit haul. Smashed up a freighter out in the Charybdis belt.
You ever stop to wonder how it got smashed up?
Asking questions is a good way to forfeit my bonus. Some things ain't worth knowing.
Again, I'm probably not gonna do business with Sunlight. I'm half inclined to smash down their doors, but I've got bigger fish to fry than Sunlight. I I got the board to deal with.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner?
You're asking me. I don't do this very often. I mean, you want to drink or you want to talk? Like, that's the question. You want to drink, sit at the bar. You want to talk? Yeah, you can still sit at the bar, but better conversations had at a table without other people butting in. Yeah, it depends on what experience you want. You want to be crowded around like a bunch of family, then fine. You know, but if you want to be more private, then yeah. And if you want to be a weirdo, I guess you can lean against the wall.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert?
Hardly.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
I mean, look, I'm going to pay for drinks. So... I'm going to use my excellent perception skills of, you sure you want to do this? You seem nervous, which is honestly basic shit.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Alright, well, I would start with beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick, so how about wine? 'Cause honestly, that's what I started with as a person, and then I kind of went to, I still do wine a lot, but went to beer. It's doable, as long as you find the right one. Still not drinking it like how you're supposed to drink beer, a lot slower than you're supposed to, but you know, whatever. And of course, I'm not a really big fan of the hard liquors, so...
Oh, wow! You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right?
It's not going to be
Okay,
sweet
wine
unless
it
it's something that's citrusy.
Bottoms up.
I'm warning you right now.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
What are you doing? What do you want? Generally or specifically?
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Go and talk to her. Tell me what. We're gonna do relationship advice in a video game. It's not what I expected when I booted this up. I thought we were gonna, you know, kill some things, and nah, we're in a bar giving relationship advice to our companions. Start by telling me why our message got you so unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
You won't know if you don't ask. But more importantly, what did she actually write?
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
Getting drunk's not gonna solve your problems. Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hydration, here I come. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
I'll be there if you need me to.
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
The worst thing that she can say is no. And I will say exactly what I'm thinking. There's an easy way to get answers to all those questions. Your mind The scenarios it makes, worse than the reality. She says no, you'll be crushed, but at least you won't be stressed out thinking about it and worrying about it. At least you'll know. Who knows? She might say yes. Of course, that's a whole other set of problems, but hey, it'll be done. Action will have been taken, and your mind won't be spinning all these thoughts.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands.
No.
You know I'm not interested in physical affection.
I know.
Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
God damn. Why? Why? Fuck. I don't know the right answer. Fuck it, I'm gonna be matter of fact.
Just move on? Like snapping your fingers? I don't know. Maybe I got a weak heart. It all just seems impossible.
But as I said, you won't know until you try.
Yeah, I know you're right. Just wish it were that easy, is all.
No, I know it's not easy.
I'm not used to speaking free with folks.
But, as I
Back
said...
in Edgewater, there wasn't no one who wanted to know my mind. Excepting my dad. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain.
You think you do. You should see the footage I lost where I did some real things. I was like, oh no, this is not good. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
Yeah. Anytime.
Do you think I should ask her on a date?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. Come on.
You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Your mind's just gonna keep on spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning. It's gonna just drive you nuts. I would say be upfront about what your expectations in the relationship are. Have them be upfront about what they're expecting, and relationships are a two-way thing. It's a mutual agreement. And if you both feel that way and you both agree to the terms, then good. And if the terms change, then the terms change. But you gotta be upfront about it when it does. And if that splits you apart, And yeah, it sucks. Your heart's gonna ache. But you won't be in a relationship you won't enjoy. And your mind won't be spinning and spinning and spinning. So, that's what I say. Just lay it out. But that's my style. That may not work for everyone, but that's my style. Oh God, is that me talk to? Okay, this is what we're doing now. Bavardi's relationship problems.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Yeah, you were really starting. Like you had a whole bottle of wine you were chugging. You didn't have a glass or anything. And for somebody who has never had alcohol before, you need to like pace until you figure out what your tolerance is. Like you can't just go full blown. I suppose like definitely no whiskey. Would do beer, but again, because this has the lowest alcohol content of the options provided. But she said she didn't really like it in Edgewater, so she probably wouldn't like it anyway. So you know. Anyway, glad to hear it.
I wouldn't mind having a drink again. Someday. In the distant future. Anyway. I messaged Junlei when we got back and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So she does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible.
Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those 2-bit romances where one soul's all stiff and formal, and I should be glad to perhaps take hold of your hand, miss. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
Anytime. As I said, you just gotta be honest. I mean, she wants to be honest with you, so you should be honest with her, then we're all fine and dandy. And where's that objective marker pointing towards? No. Absolutely not. Abso-freaking-lutely not. We're gonna go and travel to the relay. Anyway, old Felix wants an upgrade, so... He's never gonna be... He's never gonna be good, so I'll give him bonus Persuade. Again, none of these guys are gonna even come close. And I'm not playing on a mode that will mean their death. So... But, as I said, no, I'm not traveling to go and talk to Gladys. I'm gonna go to the relay. Unselect Pavarti because well, that's enough of Pavarti for today. Great, doors barred. Okay. It's just got worse. Very, very quickly. I wasn't super freaked out until I read the Psycho Murder Man's message. I don't remember how to navigate around these traps, which is a problem. shots, so I kinda have to use mag to zap. Or plasma. Plasma's still good. Ooh, tac shotgun.
System. Beginning.
Big mag to zap. Come on. No, stop. Don't kill me. Kill me. Oh, crap, wrong buttons. Definitely a psychopath. Oh, that's an interesting idea for a character. Oh, there's a cleaning unit. Unfortunately, I can't take his parts. It'd be really cool.
Processing gate performing in
Well, there's the end of me. Let's try this again. Alright, so it's after I did all that stuff, I just gotta grab this. Let's actually set up my inhaler with some stuff. Oh, the source, huh? So that's why it's out of orbit. Psycho lady thought that she was... Well, I mean, then again, given the regulations, or lack thereof, I wouldn't be surprised if some of the transmissions might have made someone go mad if they had the right predisposition.
Prepare. Lethality now begins.
No, I'm not taking the robo. I'm not taking any flaws. This is too... Whew, it's close. Well... Oh. He was a lunatic. Well, kind of feel sorry for him, but you know, at least now I know it's not the radio. I don't have to worry about the consequences of my actions. Activate, continue, copy complete, cool. Oh, what's my exit point? I don't care about my exit point. I care about more sweet, sweet loot. That's another exit point. That was the same point that I was at. I was kind of hoping for some sweet, sweet loot. Oh well, I already got a lot of sweet, sweet loot. So, whatever.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Interesting. Alright, so that's done.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Hey, can you play the distress signal? Actually, no. I'd like to finish our conversation.
Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Not very well. Well, we don't need to discuss him directly, but I was wondering how he improved design.
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
More than likely it was Wells. But
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Distress signal. I would like you to play it.
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Where do I know that name from? Don't know. Entertain
Certainly,
me.
Captain. What would you like to hear?
A joke. Oh, first play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
And that's annoying. That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Tell me a joke.
It's been scientifically proven that those with more birthdays live longer.
That is actually kind of funny.
As you wish, Captain. I'm...
Okay, whatever. Bye.
Mhm.
Alright. Oh, damn. Where'd the time go? Alright, well, I guess that's the end of this episode. As I'm about to head out towards Monarch and figure out what in the world is going on there. I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Ethan out.